Hey, what's up guys? It's CJ from Battle of the Seasons, Team Cancun.
Hey guys, this is Jasmine from the Rural Cancun.
Check it out, you're watching Ace's recaps of the challenge. Ace, you're the best. I'll be watching.
I'll drink to that. Oh shit, it's empty.
Hey, what's up? Ace here for your weekly Battle of the Seasons 2 challenge recap. So I didn't have an intro for this week, but I went ahead and used CJ and Jasmine's over again because you know what? They're awesome, and I'm so sad to see them go home today. You can go ahead and follow them both on Twitter right down here and tell them Ace sent ya. I'm drinking coffee and I'm very behind today because yesterday was my birthday. Also, it was the challenge, so by the time I got to watch the challenge at 10 o'clock, I was pretty wasted. So I had to wake up this morning and watch it all over again because my notes were crap-tastic from last night. If you could only imagine, drunk note-taking is not very efficient. But I did not have a hangover this morning thanks to Forgiven, so I decided to sport the shirt today because, man, that shit saves my life, like, all the time. Seriously, if you don't want to have a hangover in the morning, get you some of this. Link is down in the description. My original idea for today's recap was I was going to slick my hair back and look like a 70s game show host like TJ Lavin last night, but I didn't feel like doing all of that, so this is what you get. So at the beginning of last night's episode, Zach and Frank are still not talking to each other, and Frank is just so mad because he just wants everybody to let him lead them to the finish line. He really thinks he's running this show, you guys. It's very sad. He really thinks that he's running the show. I like how Zach called him their spineless leader, Frank. There's like no better description than that one-liner right there. And Trishelle thinks they need therapy, and I am totally with her. Team San Diego is looking like a hot mess. Last night's challenge was a game show called The Hunger Games, and if you can guess, it's because they had to eat a bunch of disgusting ass food. Each team had to decide how many of each food item they had to eat in a certain amount of time, and if they ate that many, then they did good, and if they didn't eat that many, then they did bad. And if they threw up, they were disqualified, which means that I would be out from the very beginning. I have the weakest stomach in the world. Before it even begins, Team San Diego is fucking fighting. Go figure. Frank is such a baby. Wah, wah, wah. First food item to come up was baklava. Am I saying that right? It looked like some sweet dessert type shit. I don't know what it is. Anyway, Team Cancun thinks that they can eat 51 baklava in 4 minutes because they're crazy insane. I like how Jeanne is like woofing things down and Jasmine's like,
sorry, I'm not Jeanne. I have a gag reflex.
And Zach finds it attractive that Jeanne is woofing down all this food. He's like sexy and hungry. I loved how at the end of every round last night it was like, hands up, tongues out. And Jasmine's panic look when she's about to puke is the best. She's like, it's great. You gotta love Jasmine. So at the end of them all trying to eat this baklava, they wound up eating 49 pieces, not 51. So they didn't make it. But damn, they were close. And Jeanne's all mad and she's like, Jasmine didn't eat her share. I ate all of it. Shut up. And Marie was doing what I would be doing during this challenge. Praying for cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers, cheeseburgers, cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers, cheeseburgers, cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers, cheeseburgers, cheeseburgers. No, it's grape leaves. Whatever the fuck that is. They look like little leaf sausages. I don't know, they look disgusting. I don't even want to talk about it. But Brooklyn thinks that they can do 35 of those bad boys in 4 minutes. And they really start woofing them down, man. JD is just like shoving them in his mouth. Devin's shoving them in her mouth. And Zach really liked the way that Devin was shoving it in her mouth, if you know what I'm saying. It was one of my favorite quotes from last night. Zach had a lot of my favorite quotes from last night. But really, I loved when he was talking about Devin eating this grape leaf.
I'm feeling turned on by the way Devin's eating these grape leaves. I can't even describe it.
I loved how JD almost puked at the end while they were counting up how many they ate, and everybody's like, no, wait, don't puke yet, hold it in. They actually wound up eating 47 of those things, which is like crazy. That was way more than they anticipated to eat, and so they're overachievers. So in the third round, the food choice was chili peppers, and I like how Vegas copped out on this one, and they were like, all 4 of us can only eat 1 chili pepper. And then Team St. Thomas, they said that they could eat 18 in 4 minutes. And did they do it? Yes, they did. They actually ate 25 fucking peppers. I mean, that's awesome. Marie was tearing up those chili peppers, man. She was counting them out. She was like 5, 9, 14. Rob's like, I love you. So then it's St. Thomas versus Brooklyn for the power team, yo. So what are they gonna have to eat now? Cow liver, because shit gets more disgusting as time goes on. This is where I start to hold back my vomit, when I'm watching everybody else almost vomit and they have to eat cow liver and I'm bleh, I can't take it. Just thinking about it is making me sweat. And just as everybody gets started eating all the cow liver and stuff, tearing it up, JD is like going off, going ham on this liver. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I like it. And he just keeps eating it. Marie, she pukes and gets disqualified. So Brooklyn wins for the power team, and now it's time for the losers round. And what do you think they have to eat? Something more fucking disgusting. Like cow intestines and cow testicles. Could there be any grosser ass shit that they have to put in their mouth? So it's San Diego versus Cancun, and Zach is not happy about having to put this shit in his mouth.
This is my worst nightmare. Intestines carry crap in them, and testicles make semen, neither of which I want anywhere near my mouth. Ever.
What are you talking about, Zach? Shit tubes wrapped around fat with a testicle on top. You know that's just delicious. So San Diego loses and they go straight into the arena. And you know, I thought Frank would be a lot better at having balls in his mouth. Back at the house, San Diego is trying to figure out who from their team is going to go into the arena. And you all know how this always works out. Nobody wants to go. Frank's throwing a fucking fit. He says he hates all 3 of his teammates. That's a good move, Frank. He starts flipping out.
I'm not gonna be made to look like I'm crazy!
Except you look fucking crazy. So stop looking crazy. We wouldn't think you're crazy. I loved Devin rocking that afro, girl. I wish I had an afro to put on right now. It was so fabulous. So we find out that it's going to be Cancun versus San Diego in a physical game. And CJ really thinks that Janae should go in with him because they're the 2 strongest players for a physical matchup. Jasmine said she would go in with CJ, but he wants to put in the strongest female because, let's face it, Jasmine's a little nugget. She's a little nugget. So Janae starts wigging the F out.
I'm not going in. I need the money. I have nowhere to go when I go home. I deserve to be here. Blah, blah, blah.
And then she walks out. She's like,
Whatever you guys decide. Whatever you guys decide.
you haven't annoyed me until now, Janae. And if she has nowhere to go once she goes home, isn't she gonna have nowhere to go when she goes home if she even makes it to the end of this thing? I just think she didn't want to go in because she didn't want to go in and she didn't want to go home and she wants to win the money because she's money hungry girl, money hungry girl. You need to do what's best for the team and you should have stepped up. And I love when CJ said that he thinks that this game should be character first and money second. Those are some true ass words. I think so too, but you know that's not how it's gonna go down on this show. Anyway, moving on because it's time for
the arena.
It's gonna be Zach and Sam versus CJ and Jasmine. It was awesome of Jasmine to go in without any problem or fit throwing like somebody else on her team, but it really should have been Janae, and everybody else sitting around on the sidelines thinks so too. Here are some things that they said. Devin said she's homeless because she's hoetic, which I loved. I died laughing. I tweeted it. Did I just hear hoetic? That's the best thing I've heard all day. And Trishelle thinks Janae is a greedy bitch, which I kind of agree with. So in the arena, it's the hall brawl where they have to just ram each other in that hallway, you know what I'm saying? And this is why it would have been better to put Janae in than Jasmine. Because, like I said, not that Jasmine isn't good, she's just a little tiny nugget. So when she has to run into other people, common sense. So Sam wins both heats for Team San Diego against Jasmine. Jasmine gave it a good try though. She gave it a good try. And this is where all my anxiety came in because now it's Zach versus CJ. And people are all like, Zach's just gonna run him over, but CJ is strong, y'all. CJ can do some work, son. And I think everybody saw that last night. CJ won the first heat against Zach and everybody was like, oh man, Zach must be embarrassed because he's like ginormous and CJ is like not, and he just got ran over by CJ, and then CJ wins another round. Shit, now it's a tie. Then CJ wins again, and I start getting all excited. I'm like, yeah, fucking CJ, you're doing awesome, man. But then on the next one, when they're running, Zach just kind of leaps over CJ and goes for the bell, and he gets that one, and I was like, ooh! So on the last heat, Zach winds up beating CJ, and it's gonna send CJ and Jasmine home, and I think that I started to tear up a little bit because these are two of my favorite players. They really are. They're so awesome. I love how CJ went up to Zach and gave him a big ol' hug and they told each other that they loved each other. He's such a cute little nugget. So I'm very sad, but Jasmine and CJ, you both did an awesome job and I can't wait to see you guys on a future challenge. I am pretty pissed that we didn't get to see Jasmine freak out at all or throw anything. But Jasmine's growing up. She's getting so mature on these challenges. It's kind of cute. And I hope you're happy Jane, however the fark you say your name. I'm pretty mad at you right now. Pretty mad, just saying. So I want you guys to go down into the comments and tell me if you think that Jane should have went in instead of Jasmine, and if you think that the outcome of the arena would have been different had she gone in instead of Jasmine. Also, I want to tell you guys that Saturday at 1 o'clock, I'm going to be co-hosting a podcast with my friend Andrew Kirk, who does podcasts with all the challengers. We're going to have CJ on to talk with us at 1 o'clock, so you guys should all tune in to that, right? You want to hear that. So go down into the description. You can find the link there. So I guess that's it for today's recap, and I can't wait to see you all next week. Same time, same place, same face, for another recap of Battle of the Seasons 2. Don't forget to hit the like button on this video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed for more awesome challenge recaps. And if you're into daily vlogs, I do vlogs every day with my family. So you can click here and then you can see me every single day of your life, because what would be better than that? Nothing, not much. Also, thanks to all the challengers who gave me a happy birthday shout out yesterday on my challenge day birthday. You're all very sweet. I love all of your faces. And with that, I'll see you guys next week. Peace out! Hey guys, usually I put a clip right here of last week's recap so you can click it and watch it. You can still click right here and it'll take you to last week's recap, but I forgot to tell you something important. I was on a Spreecast with Alex from Real World San Diego earlier this week, where she kind of interviewed me and we talked a lot about reality TV, so you may want to check that out. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the description. Also, I might have come on camera, that's what she said, in a Spreecast of Alex with Trey, because you know, we love each other. And anyway, we might have made up. We might not have. You'll have to go watch it and see. So go down there to find all those links, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.